Hello, people. This is probably going to be bad lighting in here again. I'm always with the bad lighting. I don't know why. But yeah, currently there is a video response going around about recommending 3 games. There's like there's a backstory to it involving Gull Payne and lame dad retro gamer. Is that his name? I'll have to double check that one. But I know of Gull Payne. I think I've heard of Lame Dad. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. But yeah, a few people I've watched do these VRs. So I've watched Geordie Slasher Gaming. I've watched Corbana, Big Game Owl, Eddie. So I thought, yeah, I'll chuck in 3 games that I recommend. If you want to know the backstory of why this started up again, the others explain it better than me. I'm no good at explaining things. But what I'll do is I'll show off 3 games that I think are a bit of fun. So up first, what I've tried to do is I was trying to go for stuff that wasn't too expensive, and one of these is more expensive than I thought it was. But never mind, it can be bought in a cheaper way. So we'll start with that one. Up first is Duke Nukem 0 Hour on the N64. This is an N64 exclusive game. My reason for choosing it might be a bit biased. As a kid, I really wanted this game, like all the time. I was addicted to Duke Nukem Time to Kill, that I used to play around my mate's house, and I wanted an N64 version of something like that. We had Duke Nukem 64, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't like I wanted a third person Duke going through time, basically, like Time to Kill was, because when I was younger I found that game hilarious. So yeah, I used to get my mum to ring up I can't remember what catalogue it was, Littlewood's catalogue or something, because they had this listed in their catalogue for like probably about a year and a bit before it was released. So I was like, come on, ring up, find out if it's released yet, because they kept just giving me a date that it was going to be released and it never came. So yeah, I recommend this. It is, unlike Time to Kill was a bit more like a cross between Tomb Raider and Duke Nukem, I thought. This is more just flat out third person shooter with light platforming. But yeah, I just always thought it was quite fun. It was one I used to play the hell out of, and the multiplayer is good fun in it. The only thing I didn't like about the multiplayer is when you don't see your weapons on screen. It's just like a first person camera. But yeah, this used to be really cheap, but it's going up in price. So yeah, I think a cart is still pretty manageable on it. So I think the boxed ones were going 60-70 quid now. It's a bit stupid. But yeah, I'm not very good at selling these games. I say play it. It's got really bad controls by today's standards. It had bad controls by N64 standards, but I don't know. I love this game. So yeah, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna leave it there. That's it. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Right. Next one is I really like rhythm games, and I thought I can't put something on it that's going to involve peripherals or any of that kind of stuff. But then I thought there's a few of them that I could have chosen. There's a couple of PS2 games and that, but I'm going to recommend a PSP game that's incredibly cheap, which is Rock Band Unplugged, which seems like a weird one. This is pretty much amplitude or frequency, one of those types of games, with a Rock Band skin. So basically it gives you all your channels. So you've got your lanes for your drums, your vocals, your guitar, your bass, maybe keyboards. And I've just hit the mic, so that's going to be really loud, isn't it? Yeah, but you have to jump between each of them by using the shoulder buttons and play little bits of each song to keep the song playing on its own, and then it'll play for a certain amount of time. So basically you can play an entire song, just jumping between the lanes, keeping them all going. But yeah, it's got a pretty long, decent little career on it. It's pretty much Rock Band 1 but played with a PSP. Yeah, I just thought it was really good fun. I swear it's about a 50p or a pound game. I've sunk. So this is the PSP game I've sunk the most amount of hours into. No idea why, but I loved it. And finally, even weirder this is, because I don't play many shooters, and I've recommended a third person one, I'm going to recommend a first person one, We have Body Count on the 360. I think this got a PS3 release. I don't know. It's a Codemaster shooter. It's fast-paced. Everything explodes. Kind of reminds me of the game Black. Last time I checked, this was stupidly cheap, like 50p. I don't know if it is anymore. But yeah, it just reminded me of an old school kind of run and gun kind of shooter where you're jumping in and out of just like stuff because you can't stay behind cover because everything just swarms at you. Yeah, everything explodes. That's all I got to say. The only downside to it is some of the enemies are a bit bullet spongy. If I remember rightly, you start getting robots or something towards the end. I don't know. All I know is everything explodes, and I had a great time with it. And I don't ever have a good time with shooters because I'm bored to death of the genre, and I absolutely loved this. So yeah, that's 3 pretty damn random games, Georgia. I'd like to know if anyone's played them. Genuinely would. It took me a while to think of some stuff from my collection. I was thinking do something on the Vita, do something, but then I thought no, I'll go proper random. I'll go with what I spent a lot of time playing. Don't ask me why I've played this multiple times and really enjoyed it. It's got awful reviews, but I loved it. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Have fun. As I said, if you want to know more about how this came about, the other guys explain it. I'm crap at explaining things, as you can tell from me explaining these games. But yeah, I will leave links to the channels of everybody mentioned in the description of this. So, yeah, I'm going to bugger off now. Play some games. Have fun.